Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here with day 9 of the 10 Guns in 10 Days challenge. This is going to be a video of my very first gun that I ever owned, and you might say, Redneck, why'd you wait so long to show this one? It's because this one's at the back of the safe and it sucks to get out, so that's why. This is my Winchester Model 12 in 16 gauge. This is the first gun I ever owned. It was given to me by my uncle for Christmas when I was 16 years old. Right after I got my hunter certification. My uncle's big into hunting, and he really wanted me to get my hunter certification, and then he gave me this gun, which was my great-grandfather's gun. I think it was my great-grandfather on my grandma's side, and then he gave it to my grandfather, which is my grandmother's husband, of course, and then he gave it to my uncle, and my uncle gave it to me. And now it's mine, and I've had it for a really long time now. And I haven't shot it in a while, but back in the day when this was my only gun, or even when I had, 4, 5, 6 guns, I shot this gun quite a bit. I shot birdshot through it, I shot slugs through it. I don't think I ever shot buckshot through it, but my very first video on this channel was of me shooting this gun with slugs. I had 6 slugs, and I shot a bunch of water jugs with it in the woods at a buddy's property. Man, those were some good times. So this was my very first shotgun and very first gun in general. Like I said, I shot slugs through it in my first video. I used to take out my skeet thrower, my little bitty skeet thrower, and shoot skeet with this thing, and actually I was pretty good. I didn't shoot a lot of skeet because 16 gauge is pretty expensive and it's pretty hard to find, which is also why I really haven't shot this gun in a long time and why it sits in the back of the safe for the most part. But I would like to get it out some more, and I have a couple other 16 gauge shotguns that I'd like to get out too. So one last thing that I want to share with you with this gun. So my great-grandfather only had one eye. He lost his right eye. I don't remember how, whether it was like in the service or in the military or whatever. But he lost his right eye, but he always shot right-hand dominant, and so what he did was he carved out the stock a little bit and then refinished it so that he could get his face right up against that stock and look down the barrel with his left eye and still shoot right-hand dominant. So just kind of a cool little piece of family history right into that shotgun. So yeah, Winchester Model 12, it's a great gun. If you don't have a Winchester Model 12, look at them, check them out in pawn shops and gun shops. They're not made anymore. They haven't been made in a really long time, and they're just really good guns. And this one, actually I think all of the Model 12s are takedowns. You twist the tube and you twist the whole barrel and tube assembly off of the gun. Kind of like that Model 10 that I showed earlier in this video series. It's a similar concept, and that's a concept that's really not around anymore in pump action shotguns, which is kind of a shame because it's a really cool concept, and it makes for some really nice classic shotguns, and actually some of my favorite shotguns. But yeah, anyway, that's the Winchester Model 12 in 16 gauge. I would love to get one in 12 gauge one of these days, but we'll see. Anyway, subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.